Okay, this is the chart that I'm reading right now. So this target up here, the rain line, is the plumb for the longs trying to get there. And you can't get there without busting stops. So I'm suggesting that we had said this 78 probably be very tough to break today. We got the little dipsy doodle early, got the 75, we said be cautious. And then today when we got this pulled back and traders jumped in here saying, okay, we got them now, they've been squeezed ever since, and low volume squeeze. So this is how traps occur. And it's my feeling they're trying to bust these stops. And so I said be conservative, because at the end of the day, they're going to want to try to push this and squeeze this if they can. And law of alternation said yesterday we had that pretty good sell-off, right? At the end of the day, and today we're not going to get that. So that's why I said be very careful not to get trapped and squeezed. You can see that this was yesterday. And then this is like a one-legged stool. You can see this inverted head and shoulders. That's 78.25. We called perfect. And this gets right back up, picks its head right back up in there, and then squeezes in the 5-minute chart, showing it. So I don't consider this anything more than a low-volume squeeze, trying to bust some stops. Double top comes first, can come within a point of it either side. And we are into the last hour, obviously. And all of the traders who guessed wrong today, including the people out of the first trade who wanted to go south side, got caught and are still being squeezed because we have never got them off the hook. And I say this was orchestrated today. Still doesn't mean that there's a lot of love for the market. It's a squeeze type pivot. So this and this were pivotal to create the lunch bounce. But don't forget, overnight, realistically, you know, the formation comes through and it comes right back to the rain line and then starts to hold throughout here. So this was an orchestrated move to squeeze a few traders. And if you get the 87.5 to 88, congrats, that's a great trade. And I said be very conservative this afternoon, because basically the boys don't want to embarrass the president with a big, huge sell-off. So anybody gets 87.5, 88, the double top zone, you know, obviously you got to take something off the table. And then if you've got a trailer, fine. And this pivot, we said right here, is going to be the key, just as we set it up over here to see it. And we nicely defined that 78.25. Just a tradable idea that worked. Not all going to work. You know, it said, be very careful. And then we can try to turn the corner, but we still have resistance coming down at us. And I don't believe this is the key resistance now. It could be, but that's not what I'm thinking that far up. I'm thinking we got lucky to get into the 88s, 89s, and if we can get any higher than that, then the goal of boys is to jam these stops here. But I did not anticipate that was today's trade, was take that out. But I've said all along that this is the resistance still broken. And I thought today the goal of the boys was try to hold this platform right here. Head down here, and then this looking like an inverted head and shoulders pushing this way. But still running into resistance. So this has all been done on a squeeze type trade, and again, going to go back to what I said earlier, that we have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days in a row downside, and that today the attempt was going to be to get a dead cat bounce. Great trade. Anybody that took this, and again, not much to do, it's not really tradable, it just kind of the squeeze type trade. You either believed in it or you didn't. And if you didn't play it, as I suggested, make sure you don't squander your profits from the day. Become conservative. If you had a nice morning, then you're not going to press it. But whatever you do, don't think that the shorts were necessarily in control. So very early on, treat this over-under blue line as a range type trade rather than a breaking down coming this way type umbrella. Anybody has trailers, keep an eye on time. 339, and my thought was we'll get a little bit of a squeeze, but we're also going to get some profit taking from the day. So this has become now our new aggressive support right here at that 81.75, 82. And if we take that out, then that could be a game changer. But I'm not anticipating that now. If we do, so be it. I'm wrong. Said that earlier. There are times I could be wrong. I'll never right 100% of the time. Who is? You got to maintain humility in the markets. Simple as that. And we said double tops come first. And it was my thought that this is the primary zone right in here. Well done. If you've got it, and shorts, a reminder, don't risk the farm, whatever you do. Boys have trapped some traders back here. So we should get a little bit of a profit-taking swing, but I don't think it won't be anything at all like yesterday. Be very surprised if it is.